Day 6 of the lodge renovation. So let me take you in and show you where we're up to. So last week you'll have seen we fixed the floor, we made a really good start in the bathroom. So today we're starting late, it's 11 o'clock, so we've had a bit of a late start. We've got loads of jobs to do today. So let me take you through and show you step by step what we need to do. We have 7 jobs on the list to do today, one of which is to fix this floorboard. So this is the last board of last month's episode that we didn't fix. So we need to straighten this one up. Once that's straight, we can get the last board in here, and then we can work our way into the bathroom. We have a few jobs to do in the bathroom. We need to fit the toilet, which we didn't get a chance to do last week, but we've got all the parts now, so we can get that done today. Another job is we need to replace this waste pipe because we've bought the wrong one and it's got a bit of a kink in it and a bit of an angle, which I don't think is going to work. And for a waste pipe to work properly, we need a good run. So we've got a new waste pipe that we need to fit. We need to fix the floor in here. In the last episode, you'll have seen us talk you through how we need to elevate the shower. So we need to raise the shower up. So we're going to build a wooden frame on the floor that we can use to sit the shower tray on. But we also need to fix the floor in here before we can do that. We then also need to lower the waste pipe. So we're going to drill a new 40mm hole a little bit further down, which is going to help hide the pipe in the bathroom. We're going to stud out this wall a bit better because it's a little bit flimsy. There's a bit of play in it. So we need to do that. And the last job is fit the water heater. So we bought a unit for the water heater to sit in. So that's going to go around here. So the plumbing is already in for that. So we're going to get a board over here. We're going to fit the unit. We're going to test fit the water heater, make sure everything works. And we've got 4 hours to do all that.
In the bathroom, which is the main focus of our attention now, I'm also looking up here. We need to, I've got the part for that. We need to refix that. It was never attached properly. So we need to refix that. Get that piece of wood off. I'm not sure that's a job for today. I need to start thinking about the lighting in here. I'm going to take these off, get new handles for the windows because they're just absolutely disgusting. So this is another thing we need to consider, is we need to get a expeller fan for in the bathroom. Whether we can chase that along into the wall, or whether we can't put an expeller fan there, but we can kind of do something with that, I think. I don't know. One of the neighbours has had a squirrel make its home inside their lodge when they weren't here, and they've absolutely destroyed everything and eaten everything. So they told me any holes like that, you need to make sure, and the drain as well. I'm amazed that there's no animals come through this drain because it's poking right out the other side, isn't it?
Well, we're off to a great start. Came from the outside to drill the hole. For some reason, I've drilled it on top. Why have I done that? I'm trying to lower the waste pipe and I've drilled a new hole on top. So I'm not too worried because it's all going to be, we're going to put some expanding foam in there, fill it. Once it's filled and painted over, you won't be able to see it. So get through this bottom hole and then the new waste pipe will be ready to go. We now have the new waste fitted. You can see how much lower that is now. So that's going to really help with us hiding this waste pipe in. So now we just need to get the other end cut, angled, and then run down to the drain on the outside. Then we need to fix the floor in here, and then we can start on raising the base of the shower up with a little wooden frame. So we've got the new waste pipe coming out now. Old pipe is here. Please ignore this, I was half asleep when I did it and for some reason thought the waste pipe needed to go up rather than come down, so that was a really bad idea, but we're just going to put some expanding foam in there, fill it, and then paint over the top. So the day is going from bad to worse. We've got the 40mm waste pipe coming out just here. We've ordered a 40mm elbow so that we can put that down there and then straight into the drain. And I don't know if you can see on the rim here, see that? 38mm. So Tool Station have given us the wrong elbow, so we can keep the waist there as is. We're just not going to be able to put the elbow on to run it into the drain. So we can't get that done. We're still missing one other part off the toilet, so we can't get that fitted. So we're going to have to just be productive in any other way that we can find today. Hey, there we go. Yeah. So.
You'll probably notice from this point that the camera quality's dropped. We normally record on an iPhone 16 Pro Max, and today the storage was full. So we had to resort to a backup camera, which after 20 minutes of filming, the storage on that was also full as well. So all in all, it was a really frustrating day today. We couldn't fit the toilet, we couldn't finish the waist, we didn't have enough boards to finish the floor, and the camera's messing up on top of that was pretty much just enough for us to want to call it a day. I feel like every video we post, the quality's been getting better and better each time, but today's just a blip, so the better content will be back next time. Also, the first few videos we made were us documenting the rip out, which is pretty basic stuff that anybody can do, and it makes for really good content because visually you can get a lot done in a day. But we're at a point now where we're rebuilding, and that takes patience and it takes skill. We've said before, this is a very DIY job and we're learning as we go. So we did make a few mistakes today, but the only way you improve is by making them. So we're not really bothered by it, although we did get a little bit ratty at certain points of the day, mainly just because we were frustrated. Of the 7 jobs that we had planned to do today, we only ended up finishing 3 of them. So towards the end of the day, we just did a few little tasks to help tidy the place up and make it feel like we'd accomplished a bit more. Now the expanding foam's dried and trimmed, I'm happy with how that looks because once it's sealed and painted, it won't really be noticeable. And we did start to tackle the driveway. So far we've been parking at the front, but it's an absolute mud bath and the cars keep getting stuck. So we needed to get stuck into trimming all the bushes back and the conifers so we can create a driveway down the side of the lodge. We're also fitting plastic grids to house the gravel because that'll help with drainage and it'll also help the front of the lodge look nice and tidy.
And the final job of the day, we've started to put these grids down here because it's an absolute swamp driving your car on. So we've managed to dig out 8 so far, so we've laid 8 of them and we've cut a load of the bushes back here, so we need to get all the rest of this cut back, and then we'll have a nice shale or gravel driveway there that doesn't turn into a bog when you try and drive on it. So it's the end of day 6. You can probably hear we've got no microphones because I'll be honest, we've had a really bad day today. Didn't have the right fixings to finish the toilet for the second time. Didn't have the right elbow for the waist, so couldn't fit that. Phone storage is full, so I can't record on the good camera. What have we actually done today? We've managed to fix the floor. We've managed to put a new piece of floor in between the 2 walls. We have managed to roughly, and I say roughly, kind of work out where the frame is going to be for the shower to sit on. What's the problem? Oh, it's just tested that the water works, put the taps on just so we've got something to celebrate today. Needed to fix the ducting for the soil stack. Can't do that because the ladders aren't big enough to get on the roof. All in all, really bad day.
Yeah.
Relocated the waste pipe, that's another good thing that we've done. So we've got that in the right place now. But this is, I suppose, what comes with DIYing these kind of jobs. And, you know, sometimes you're going to have bad days, sometimes you're going to have good days. But, you know, you either pay someone thousands to come and do it, or you learn as you go. And every day that we've had here so far, touch wood, has been really good and we've got loads done. But today's just been an absolute train wreck. So frustrating, and it's going to be another couple of weeks before we can get out again. So We're going to need to bring some bigger ladders next time. We're going to need to bring some bigger screws. Really, really annoying, to be honest. But we've done something, you know. We've got another bit closer. So granted, we still have an awful long way to go, but it's better than nothing. So we'll see you in a few weeks.